You turn the faucet handle with the familiar morning muscle memory. Your palm expects the cool metal vibration of flowing water. Instead, a dry, hollow hiss escapes the spout. You stare at the empty basin where a reflection should be dancing. Your fingers twist the handle to its limit in both directions. Only that same thin, rasping whisper answers. You move to the shower and yank its lever. The same arid sigh fills the tiled space. You lift the lid of the toilet tank and see only dry porcelain. This silence is too complete, too systemic to be a simple break. Your phone vibrates with a sharp, urgent pulse against the counter. The screen glows with an emergency alert in stark official text. It states the city is transitioning to rationed water supply effective immediately. The words "Normirovania Podacha" make your throat feel tight. You lower the phone and the new silence amplifies. The constant white noise of plumbing that shaped your home's soundscape is gone. The absence rings in your ears, a heavy, tangible quiet. You look from the silent shower head to the mute faucet. This void isn't just empty space, it's a new condition. The quiet presses against your eardrums, announcing a fundamental shift. Your morning routine fractures at its most basic point. The certainty of a turning handle is gone. You stand very still, listening to the loud nothing where water should be. That loud nothing follows you to the kitchen where your phone screen glows with a new notification. A single number defines your day now, your personal digital water quota. Your gaze shifts from that stark digit to an empty glass on the counter. Every action from this moment forward requires a mental calculation of liters, a running budget for your own existence. The morning shower transforms into a 3-minute tactical operation under the timer's relentless stare. You move with a soldier's precision, lathering and rinsing in a frantic, joyless sprint. You stare at the soap suds still clinging to your hands after the flow has been cut off. Washing a single plate becomes a complex equation with too many unknown variables. A trip to the supermarket reveals the new economic reality on a shelf of bottled water. The price has tripled overnight, placing a basic necessity in the luxury goods category. You watch another customer slowly, regretfully, return a bottle to its place. Your perception of value recalibrates around this single, shocking metric. Water is no longer a background resource but a premium line item in your mental ledger. The background anxiety solidifies into a constant, exhausting arithmetic in your head. You find yourself in your room at night, the quota app open, its remaining balance looking perilously thin. You subtract liters needed for tomorrow's coffee, then for a hypothetical meal. Your eyes drift to a calendar notification for a weekend plan you made in another life. The central question of your days now forms: do you cancel those plans to secure your place in a water distribution line? The calculation is relentless, a shadow that cancels futures and chains you to the immediate, dwindling present. You find yourself staring at the overflowing laundry basket, its edge spilling with fabrics that feel heavier than cloth. You start skipping washes, letting dust settle into a sticky film on every surface you touch. A physical grime coats your skin, a constant reminder that cleanness is now a luxury you must budget for. This creeping dirt begins to itch beneath your thoughts, fraying the edges of your daily patience. The empty kitchen sink yawns wide, a silent monument to all the rituals it once supported. Water was never just a drink. It was the invisible mortar holding your hygiene, your meals, your very peace of mind together. Your apartment hums with a new, anxious quiet where the absence of splashing water is the loudest sound. You stand in a distribution line, your empty canisters scraping lightly against your leg. You notice the changed atmosphere immediately in the set of shoulders ahead of you. The usual polite chatter has evaporated into a thick, vigilant silence. You catch the eye of the person in front, and they look away as if caught in a private calculation. Basic courtesy has given way to a tense, unspoken competition for every liter. You hear only the shuffle of feet on asphalt and the distant, indifferent rumble of the city beyond this queue. Your solidarity with strangers curdles into a guarded assessment of their potential to take what's yours. Back home, you hold a packet of pasta and stare at the large pot needed to boil it. Your diet shifts under this new arithmetic, bending toward foods that demand little to no hydration. You weigh the small saucepan in your hand, then glance back at the pasta with a dull sense of surrender. Cooking familiar meals now requires a reckless expenditure of your precious, measured liters. You return the box to the cupboard and pull out a packet of crackers instead, their dry crunch a testament to a shrinking world. The flavors you crave become memories tied to recipes now too expensive in their water cost. Your body slowly adapts to this plainer, drier sustenance, a physical echo of the psychological strain. You understand now that scarcity doesn't just change routines, it rewires your instincts and reshapes your community from the inside out. Your new instincts sharpen as you step into the courtyard of your building. You see a figure leaning against the wall with an unassuming backpack. The scarcity has birthed a hidden economy right before your eyes. Private sellers emerge in the gray spaces between official channels. Your gaze catches a small, hastily scrawled message on the concrete. Water. clean, expensive. Filtration is no longer a specialty but a common household skill you must master. Neighbors begin to share their reserves or guard them with newfound suspicion. You watch a hand extend from a nearby window, clutching a makeshift filter cobbled from plastic bottles. This new reality forces you into a supermarket aisle later that day. Your hand reaches for a can of beans, but your eyes ignore the price tag entirely. You catch yourself thinking in a different currency now. You measure value not in money but in liters of water expended. You calculate the invisible cost of production, cultivation, and packaging for every item. Your eyes drift over a bright carton of juice, and your mind conjures not fruit, but thousands of liters sinking into arid soil. The weight of this new arithmetic follows you back to your apartment building. The elevator door opens on the ground floor to reveal your elderly neighbor by his door. An empty plastic jerry can trembles slightly in his grasp. You are confronted with a silent, immediate choice. His weekly digital quota has long since run dry. His tired eyes meet yours, holding no plea, only a weary resignation. Do you spend a portion of your own precious allocation on him? Or do you preserve every single drop for your own uncertain future? Your fingers twitch toward the phone in your pocket, your personal lifeline of liters. The decision hangs in the dry, still air between you. You eventually find yourself at the edge of the city park needing space. The view that greets you is one of muted decay. The public fountains are silent and switched off for good. The parks have browned and withered under the relentless sun. Your gaze traces the empty cement basin of a fountain now filled only with dust and fallen leaves. A quiet, collective understanding permeates the atmosphere here. You see other people standing motionless, staring at the same altered landscape. The comforting illusion of infinite resources has vanished completely, leaving only this shared, sober awareness in its place. You realize this collective silence isn't a surrender but a starting point. Panic solves nothing, yet discipline applied to every drop returns a fragile sense of control. Your morning now begins with a quiet inventory of containers beneath the sink. You count liters with a calm focus that has replaced the initial frantic calculations. A detailed schedule on the fridge dictates your daily allowance for washing and hygiene. This precise arithmetic no longer sparks anxiety but forms the grammar of your new stability. The limitation ceases to be a punishment and transforms into a simple habit. You stand in the shower with a plastic basin already placed at your feet. The water you use to rinse your body is carefully collected and not wasted. You pour this still warm liquid into a larger bucket designated for the toilet cistern. You see the clear chain of purpose where every molecule serves multiple functions. Nothing loses its value or aim in this closed loop you've built. Your diet has simplified to meals requiring minimal preparation water. You feel a strange pride in this efficient reordering of your domestic world. The background tension of shortage fades into the rhythm of managed routine. You find yourself evaluating every object by the hidden water cost of its creation. This new metric reshapes your understanding of value and waste completely. Late at night, you sit at your desk with a single glass of water before you. The city's quiet hum outside feels different now, stripped of its former carelessness. Lamplight catches the liquid, making it glow like a contained piece of the sky. You watch tiny air bubbles rise in a slow, deliberate procession from the bottom. The water did not vanish physically, only the illusion of its infinity has truly disappeared. You perceive its true weight and cost in every transparent molecule. This shift in perception is the real change the crisis has forged within you. You look at the glass not as an emptiness to be filled, but as a profound resource to be guarded. This final recalibration of your gaze alters everything that follows.